Hello everyone! Welcome to another episode of Chaos and Mystery Dungeons, where I actually remember to update the episode number on the screen. So you guys are in the meeting house, and the entire building starts to shake, and then the guild building is like separates by floors, and each floor starts rotating in opposite directions, and they just go fly into the air. Everyone dies at the end.
Oh no, it's the Wizard of Oz. Oh no.
So we?
Anywho, so after your meeting, let's see. Lulu, your new favorite friend gets you the, is like, oh right, figured out the name of the guy for the eyeglasses. He is Dr. Spectacle, and then he like gives you the address and the
The meow stick, you mean?
yeah, the meow stick.
Yeah.
The meow stick lets you know where Dr. Spectacle is and such.
Oh yeah, because I need glasses.
Well,
Someone's
Lulu's
blind.
Lulu's gonna put down and let the Chrissy and say, "Hey, Chrissy, after the meeting, I got something to tell you."
Oh? What would that be?
She grins. She goes, "I think I might have a solution to your little seeing eye problem."
Oh?
In the library, we met a Meowstick that actually is wearing glasses.
I said there might also be an optometrist in town then.
Yep, I asked him for where he got his glasses from. He gave me the information, so later on we can get you some glasses.
That would be amazing. Because I have been having quite a lot of trouble reading lately.
Well, fear not. We shall get you your spectacles.
So for reference, the meeting is like over, and then everyone files out. And I just realized this, but I don't have. But there's some people who come in and fix the table.
Because the Sylveon smashed it out of rage.
Understandably out of rage.
Who took my baby?
Okay, we got carpenters on call. I hope that isn't a too expensive thing for the guild.
Yeah, I imagine the carpenters are like timbers.
Probably.
Yeah.
But I only thought of the carpenters like just barely, so you get yellow circles instead.
Okay. I just imagine them being timbers because that's the first thing I think of when it comes to carpenter Pokemon.
I mean, hey, it works.
Yeah. So anyway. I suppose we should at least do a little bit of guild work.
Yeah.
Do we have to work now? Can't we just explore the city first?
I guess we could do that now and look at the board at a later time.
We have plenty of time to look at the board. I want to see the way the city is.
Right?
Please.
I mean,
Alright.
I suppose so. I mean, the board is on the way out, so I suppose we could just quickly glance at it and then come back after we've decided.
Yeah, I'll play. All work, no play makes this Pumpkaboo bored. Let's go. Oh,
Alright then.
before I walk out, I stop when I remember something. I turn around and I leave my head down. All aboard, Chrissy.
Oh. Thank you very much. Yeah, she's on your head now.
Yay! All right. Hi ho, Silver! I yell and I start like lightly bouncing over.
Oh.
Lucas kind of looks confused and says, "Who's Silver?"
Aww.
It's like he doesn't know the reference.
Yep.
Alright, I guess we're going downstairs now.
Whee!
So you go downstairs.
Oh, there I am.
You're all the way down here.
Basically, I like round the corner of the stairs like a and then just continue hopping down with Chrissy on my head.
You can slow down. It's rather bumpy.
Oh, sorry. I'm just excited.
For note, the
Really,
missions are on this side of the board.
Really, I couldn't tell.
She just grins over at the monkey and then goes right over to the board with like it's like sliding to a sub.
You're on the wrong side of the board.
What? That side?
Lulu, this side.
Yes, that side.
This
Like, this is
black
like-
marble area.
Yeah, the black marble is actually floor. It just looks different because it's where you get the missions.
Oh, whatever. It's I don't care.
So, you take a look at the mission board.
Except Chrissy can't read.
Lulu, upon looking at the mission board, you come to a sudden and strange realization. You don't recognize this text.
Lulu slightly tilts her head, not enough to knock Chrissy off, but just like look to her hand and confused, and she goes, "Huh? Maybe I need glasses too.
What do you mean?
I can't read this either. Like, I mean, I can see it. I just literally cannot read it."
Lucas kind of raises his eyebrows and looks at the the text.
Oh, it's just plain text to you.
Oh.
Oh no, it's footprint. It's in footprint.
But yeah, Lucas like, oh right. You guys are from another world. You guys probably have a different language, a different written language compared to us.
What?
You have to teach us how to read this. As soon as I get my glasses, that is.
Lulu looks horrified. I have
Oh,
to
no.
learn?
Learning.
I have to study and learn? No!
It's not that hard.
I want to have fun, not go back to school.
Anyway,
So, all right.
so Lucas, you find 3 items on the board that look like they are suitable for your rank. Rescue Snivy for Superior. Rescue Dratini. And bring Gibble a Blast Seed.
Ooh, I have a blast seed.
Alrighty, so we've got 2 rescue missions and 1 delivery mission. 2 rescue missions are for the Solar Desert, and actually they're all for the Solar Desert. But for the delivery, we have to bring a blast seed to Gibble, and for the rescues, it's rescuing Snivy and Dratini.
I have a blast seed. I'm not sure I really want to share, but I have one.
Yeah, Gibble are weird sometimes. Like, he literally put on this request, "I love the kick these things give when you eat them."
I mean, he's a Gibble. He eats things.
I sometimes forget how iron their stomachs are.
Wow.
I mean, if they're all for the same place, it might be able to do all of them if we're efficient enough.
I mean, we could. I have heard stories from my mom and dad that some explorers do actually take on multiple assignments, and well, you know, if they're all happening in the same place, then they get them all out of the way as soon as possible. It's not entirely uncommon from what I've heard.
Hmm.
You know, you earn a what was it Dad said? He said you earn a better income that way. Which actually wouldn't be a bad idea because the rewards here altogether would be 250 poke, an orange berry, and a citrus berry. Oh, and something called a no aim scope.
Do either of the humans want to roll some trainer knowledge? I don't know what the best stat would be for that.
Trainer knowledge should probably be, I guess, insight. I guess insight.
Sure, just roll straight insight for now.
Roll straight insight. And 1 success.
How do I do that again? Wait. Never mind. Figure it out.
Remember, you go to... Oh, there you go.
So, no aim scopes when you equip them. This is what Lulu remembers. It makes it so you throw your item in a random direction. But it also has 2 glass lenses in it.
Wait, I'm not sure what that means.
It can also be used as glasses.
Oh.
It's not exactly glasses, but if with the right tools and experience, they can become glasses.
Lula's kind of curious, and she goes, "I think technically we could use them as like to make glasses, so to speak. The lenses, anyway."
So like we could probably get them custom made for Chrissy.
Perhaps. I mean, technically speaking, depending on this person we're going to and how they make glasses here for Pokemon, this could be a way to make them for Chrissy. Because technically, we as humans do something a little different. I'm not entirely sure about Pokemon though.
So kind of like, we bring the materials to them, and it might cost less.
That's my guess.
Well, if it's help Chrissy, I think that should be one of our top priorities.
I'm all for it.
Yeah, I agree. Especially since, because I could get us out and about to look at things.
All right. So like I said, it seems they're all in the Solar Desert. So we'll have a look around town, prepare, and then come back and grab them all.
Alright then.
Agreed, let's go.
So I'm just gonna say out of character, Lucas probably knows that you can do more than one mission at a time.
He
Yeah.
literally explained that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, you just
we
said.
know.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
He said that it is somewhat common practice for explorers to take on more than one mission.
Ah. Okay. Apparently I was paying attention to something else when you said that. Anyway, carrying on. So you go to the city?
Yeah.
Yep. Lulu bounces out of the guild happily, like, let's go see the city. Let's go see the city.
Oh, right. I haven't updated this one yet. So it goes there. And we're missing a Devlin. Okay, so you exit the guild building.
Alrighty.
Well, the air around here smells really different than at my house.
Certainly is.
Lulu looks around, kind of curious. She goes, "It feels somewhat familiar to me."
Did you used to live in a big city?
I think, but to tell you the truth, I don't think I ever actually was in a city. More so, I was like looking down. If that makes sense. I'm not sure.
Not entirely sure either, to be perfectly honest. But it does feel familiar to me as well.
Well, hey, at least we can go and look around the place.
Indeed.
Let's go! I run in a random direction.
Ah, jeez. No.
So yeah, I'd say for the sake of brevity, we take a quick lap around town to see what's what.
Your poor unfortunate DM did not decide to populate the town.
No, but you could
But
say
yeah.
what we see.
Let's see. I'm going to say offhand these are probably residential houses. Well, actually,
Alright.
there's probably more than just that being residential houses. But there's a number of business places. There's a port over here. Though, it doesn't go out to the outer sea because desert.
Yeah, it's more like an inland sea.
Mm-hmm. Nah.
We call those lakes in America.
There are such things as inland seas.
Yeah, there are.
And that's about it that I can think of at the moment.
I imagine there's like markets, there's a
Mhm.
bank, there's a storage, there's an identifier.
Ah, yes.
Well-
There was those things when you were like going down this hall thing over here. Apparently, it's not explicitly stated at the moment. But yes, there's an identifier and shops. There's like a shop for like berries and a shop for seeds, a shop for orbs, and a place that
A
does
shop.
identification.
A shop for indestructible chests.
Sure, we'll go with that as well. Didn't think about that.
Identifying chests, yeah.
And one
You
of them is, and yeah, if one of them is just for identifying items you don't recognize.
Right.
Probably the same. Actually, it could probably be the same one as the chest one.
But yeah, Lucas says, "Wow, I didn't know there was this many cafes around the place."
They all smell so good.
I do enjoy a good cup of tea every now and then.
Your stomachs remind you that you haven't had breakfast.
Yeah, we don't get free breakfast.
We get one free meal a day.
When the meal
It's
happens
really
is your
finished.
decision.
Yeah.
We'll do it later. Let's try one of the cafes.
Oh. Alright.
So you
Fair enough, we can
enter. Oh, go ahead.
we can poke around one of them for today.
Eeny, meeny, miny. This one. I'm gonna run to a random cafe.
Okay. Let's see. This cafe. I'm thinking. Any recommendations for cafe names? Da-da-da.
The Solaris Swirl.
Solaris Swirl. It is run by a Swirlix.
Nice.
They serve yogurt and ice cream.
Oh.
Ooh.
I imagine other baked goods as well.
Hmm and other goods and other things that swirl.
Like cinnamon buns.
Cinnamon
moment
bunnies.
The moment Lucas sees the ice cream, he's already starting to drool.
So the shopkeeper hears you guys say cinnamon buns, and I'm like, I'm sorry, we don't sell actual cinnamon buns because we don't believe in cannibalism.
Oh.
That was a joke. We actually have cinnamon buns, just not the people kind.
Ah.
I'll take one anyway.
Oh,
Might
I
as well
shouldn't
have
have
one
ice
as
cream.
well.
I shouldn't have ice cream for breakfast. I really shouldn't, but it looks so good.
Well, you can have yogurt instead.
If you eat
Yeah.
dessert, if you eat dessert before dinner, you live longer. Lulu
Yeah.
states like as if it's like common knowledge.
That's not entirely true. The most
Sure
But yeah,
it
the
is.
sugar boost.
But yeah, the mention of yogurt, Lucas goes, "Bleh."
You don't like yogurt?
No, it's disgusting.
I
Especially
like
frozen yogurt. I hate it.
Is it? I don't see much of a difference between frozen yogurt and ice cream, honestly.
It's the taste.
Hmm.
Ice cream is
Right.
supposed to be sweet and yogurt tastes bitter.
Bitter.
Have you
you
tried
just
the
haven't
yogurt
had-
here?
I always thought yogurt was supposed to be tangy.
I
He
don't
actually
know. I remember
like
having...
he actually gets a spoon for you. He's like, "Would you like a sample
Of ice cream.
yogurt?"
Oh.
Lucas just kind of narrows his eyes. Like I had yogurt once when I was a kid, and I absolutely hated it.
Oh.
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, he's like, fine, free food.
Free samples. Free samples.
So you take a sample of the yogurt.
Yeah,
Surprisingly, it tastes good.
Vanilla yogurt.
he's like,
But like it was made by someone who actually knew what they were doing.
You can roll to see if you actually do like it or not. When
But yeah, looks like it's okay, I guess. I still prefer ice cream.
Fair enough.
free sample. Lulu opens her mouth.
They give you a scoop of yogurt.
It's
It
the vanilla
tastes
one, right?
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yee. Lulu looks pleased with like a happy grin on her face, and then she goes, "Can I try another?"
You have to pay for the rest of it.
But how do I know which one I really like the most if I don't try at least one of everything?
Eh.
I'd rather not be handing out samples of everything because we only have limited amounts of everything. If that makes sense.
Well, in any case.
Lulu kind of pouts. But how do I know which one I really want if I don't try them all? She's trying to look innocent.
Lulu, I think they've had that. Well, if I had to guess, a lot of cafes have had that pulled on them before, and they're not gonna fall for it.
What is it? Outdoor or etiquette?
Lulu kind of pouts as she goes, "Oh, you're no fun."
I mean, hey, don't get me wrong. It would be cool if we could get samples of everything, but you know.
Ah, fine.
Well, anyways, wouldn't happen to have any teas or lattes available, would you?
Looks like we do. And
Yeah.
I'm just going to skim over how they work.
I mean, I imagine they put like whipped cream on the lattes.
Mhm. I mean, like more like the dispensing mechanism. I'm not going to worry about at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, we all know how lattes are made. Beans and everything. We don't need to go into details on that one.
Well, there's also tea lattes.
True. Yeah.
Real talk, coffee is just bean soup.
Blech,
Kinda.
blech.
Anyways, Chrissy is just gonna order a tea latte with a cinnamon bun.
Okay, it was delicious.
How much would that cost?
We'll go with 10 poke for now. Each.
Okay. 10 each?
Yeah. Okay.
10 per person.
Oh.
Thank you for asking that question. Apparently that needed to be clarified.
Okay.
Yes, 10 poke for every every gram of cinnamon bun.
Yeah.
It's just joking.
But yeah, I'd say Lucas, just for being spoiled for choice, just has the same thing Chrissy has.
I want a cinnamon bunny, please.
You are given what did you say? A cinnamon bunny?
You.
Let's see. It looks like I forgot what the Galarian Firestarter's name was.
Score
Skull
bunny?
Bunny.
Yes, the Score
Squirrel
Bunny one.
Ooh.
It's a bit more expensive since it's in a shape.
How much?
Yeah. I
We'll
almost
go
thought
with
it would.
15.
I almost thought it would look more like a Bunnery.
I was thinking low bunny. Ooh, what if it looked like a Bunnelby? That
Bunnelby.
too. May not be the cutest, but it tastes good.
Nevertheless, we have breakfast.
You'll have your
Amazing.
breakfast. Do you eat your breakfast?
Yes, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
You enjoy your breakfast.
Alright. And I'm gonna go shopping for a blast seed.
Okay.
I have one.
But I want to get an extra one for the delivery.
Huh.
So you don't have to give away yours.
Oh, that's so sweet. I wouldn't mind giving it away.
Well,
Just to see what happens when they eat it.
We might want to have one for later use. Just in case.
I mean, those things are basically like bombs anyway, so.
But yeah, grabbing a blast seed. If I look at this right, it's
30?
30. Okay. I am now down to 27. Okay.
Oh boy, we're gonna have to start tightening the belts a little.
Yeah,
Yeah. Where's
that's
the
all I'm going to buy.
crud? Where's the Poke again?
It's
You,
it's
go ahead and
it's
put it in
under
the
apples.
Yeah, go ahead and put it in the apples field because that's what
Oh.
version 1 used.
Okay, I saw quite a bit. If you need me to pay for something, Chrissy, I'll pay for you.
Well, that will be necessary.
As long as you're sure, because I'm probably gonna use all this on food. I want to warn you now.
I'm sure.
Right. Well, that's all I'm gonna get. I just want my food, and I'm good.
Is there anything else you guys are going to buy?
Alright, the optometrist.
Okay, you head to the optometrist. You come up to the door and it says like, Dr. Spectacle. I assume you knock on the door?
Yeah.
You knock on the
imagine
door.
I imagine it's something with compound lens.
Spinda answers the door. She's like, greetings! What might you be here for?
Spinda. Oh my goodness. I wanted to see getting some reading glasses.
She's like, so, yeah, we could do that, but we are all out of lenses at the moment.
Oh,
So if you manage to, like, have lenses, then we could do that.
I see. Well, we currently don't have any at the moment, but we'll be sure to bring some to you as soon as we get some.
Okay, thank you. Have a
Alright,
good day!
thank You. You as well.
And then they shut the door.
Okay.
Oh,
I guess we'd have to do this job now.
Oh, well, there you go, serendipity. I think that's the word.
Yeah, that should be the word.
All right. Well, Well, let's see here. I've got 2 apples and an orangeberry. We got some blast seeds. Everyone ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Let's go down the desert.
All right, let's head on back and grab those quests.
Okay, so you head back to the guild to grab in your quests. I assume that's what you meant,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
we grab all 3 quests.
You successfully grabbed the quests. Just a moment. Because apparently I had a bunch of foresight, but not the foresight to copy your tokens to the map.
Whoops.
Okay. Expand. There we go. So you head out of the town and over the mountains into the desert. Let's see. As you enter the dungeon, you encounter a shiny Fennekin that seems to be out for some reason.
I imagine we might have seen something fall from the sky.
Ah yes, recently yes.
But yeah, look, Lucas with his goggles and scarf over his mouth. It's like, hang on, is that another human from the other world?
Okay, next time, Brandon, make sure you tell us that.
Might be. We should investigate.
Hello? You breathing?
Z.
It's saying Z over and over, pretending to sleep.
I'm going to kind of frown a little, and I'm going to poke the Fennekin with my foot.
As you poke the Fennekin, you see a snot bubble rise, and it falls. And rise again, it falls.
Lucas kind of just... Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Lucas just kind of stares on and slowly lifts a finger and pops the bubble.
Oh,
Wait.
goodness.
Wakey, wakey.
What? Where am I?
Are you alright, dear? Oh, please calm down.
Where's... Oh, great. I had a few questions, actually, because I don't know. Does my character remember anything?
Your character has forgotten equally as everyone else. You know you were a human, but you also know you were a Fennekin. So this body isn't new to you.
Wait, what?
Something feels weird.
This feels familiar but different.
Yeah, this is weird. I don't remember this environment. Last I remember, I was falling really high.
So you're the same as us, then.
Welcome to the club.
Club?
Yeah?
Well-
Myself and Lulu here are also human. Turned
Where?
into Pokemon.
Yep.
Yeah, these two over here, the Chimchar that looks like he's a desert raider. Yeah, you know, like I said, he's got the goggles and the scarf pulled over his mouth. He looks like he's some kind of raider. But yeah, he points out at Lulu and Chris and like, yeah, I found them having fallen from the sky into the volcano that's a ways off.
I feel like I was with someone, but I don't remember.
It's the same for us, I'm afraid. I don't remember much of what happened earlier.
Nope, just that we woke up in a place full of lava. Good times.
With the Chimchar poking at you and roasting you.
Like I said, good times.
Again, sorry about that, Chrissy. I actually, at the time, literally thought you were a bush.
Don't worry about it. It's water under the bridge.
Yep, after all, we're a team now.
Anyway,
Yeah.
do you have
Oh,
a
yeah,
name?
sorry, go ahead.
Do you have a name, young one?
Rose. I remember that much, I think.
It's nice to meet you, Rose.
That's a nice name.
Call me Christy.
Chrissy. And then she looks on to the other two.
I'm Lucas. Nice to meet you.
Lucas.
Chalula. But just call me Lulu.
Lulu! She just chimes out.
Lulu gives a grin.
So what brings you, where are we at? It looks like a desert.
We are indeed in a desert, but more specifically a dungeon.
So, quick, extreme, out of character information. Mostly for player benefit. Rose is the Fennekin that was assisting Atlas when he was a human.
Oh.
Just for
I mean,
reference.
then it would have been nice if we had found that out later. Brian figured it out on her own.
Right, sorry.
Yeah,
My bad.
that was kind of bad of you, dude.
Sorry.
Yeah. You kind of gave us a bit of some backstory away, but all right, well, we'll just roll with it.
We'll eventually forget about it.
Just
Because
possible. Sorry.
In character, we don't remember. So.
Carry
But
on.
yeah, anyway, rolling on. So yeah,
We're actually, the three of us here are actually supposed to be on a few jobs.
yeah, we're out here in the dungeon, and we need to rescue a couple of people and make a delivery.
Hmm.
You
You wanna
gotta
tag
throw
along? Sorry, go ahead.
we gotta throw a blast seed into a Gibble's mouth,
Ooh, that sounds fun.
doesn't it?
I want to come along just for that. Can I come along? I want to come along.
Well, the more the merrier, I suppose.
Sure, I guess as long as you can hold your own.
Hmm.
This isn't the first time you've been fighting.
Hmm. I know some abilities, I think. If I can remember them correctly.
Lulu gives a serious look as she leans down to Rose and says, "If you can't hold your own, we're gonna leave you behind."
You left me behind anyway, would you not?
Oh, no, of course not.
I mean, that's not what explorers do.
These dungeons are rather dangerous.
I'm kidding, Lulu says. I'm just trying to pull their tail.
Hmm. Rose just glares back at Lulu.
Lulu just gives a cheeky grin.
Besides, I suppose it would be nice to have another fire type around here. I mean, well, I guess it's better not being the only fire hazard.
Oh, I
I re-
see. Spinning up the team now, Lulu says teasingly. Fine, you fire types will stick to you, and then we grass types will stick together. Right, Chrissy?
Yeah.
No, that's not what I meant.
I think we would win anyway.
Bring it!
Agreed.
Anyway, let's not get distracted. We do have a mission to get to.
Indeed, we only have so much daytime.
Yeah, and you really don't want to be in a dungeon when it's nighttime.
Oh, part of the fun. Again, this may be a mission, but we're supposed to have fun.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
then, welcome, Rose. Onward.
All right, let's get going, everybody.
Alright, moving onward. With new friends.
As you
I remember.
Go ahead.
I was going to say. I remember a magic trick that was able to make a bunch of sand appear at one time. I wonder if this is if someone did that.
Did you make all this sand appear?
I wish. What a pretty cool trick.
I'm about to say, yeah, that's impressive. Make a sandcastle.
Oh.
That'd be so weird if deserts were just people doing sandstorm over and over again.
Oh my god.
Da 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 da.
Dirty Jet Store, no.
da.
No.
As you enter this
But yeah.
room,
But yeah, I just offhandedly, Lucas will, as they come in, Lucas will quickly scan the room.
as you enter this room, you can't help but feel like there should be some useful information here.
Hmm.
I think this calls for an insight plus alert check.
Mm-hmm. Despite being farsighted, the Chrissy clearly sees the heavily obscured, slithering-looking
Thought it was-
trail through the sand going south.
I thought it was farsighted, not nearsighted.
I have trouble remembering which one's which.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I remember when it was explained to me. It was kind of confusing, but yeah.
Farsighted means that I can see things from far away perfectly fine, but up close I cannot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nearsighted
yeah,
means you
that's-
can't see things far away.
Yeah, that's how I found it confusing because it's like
the
for
opposite.
whatever reason my brain it's like nearsighted. Oh, you can't see things close up. Like I don't know why my brain thought that.
I mean, it's kind of like the whole like Greenland and Iceland kind of difference. I guess
Yeah.
you could say.
A little bit.
But yeah. And you see something, Chrissy?
It seems like there's a bit of a trail.
A trail?
Hmm.
Uh,
Going in. Sorry, what direction was it?
South.
I'm going this way. He points.
Yep. Lucas investigates the trail, see if he can figure out what made it.
It was definitely a snaky type of Pokemon.
Could be either or.
I think we might be looks like it was a Slytherin kind of Pokemon, so might be. Well, it could be anything, but I got a feeling what it might be.
Snake. Lulu says with a bit of like a hiss, and she looks actually kind of like angry, but also like eager to fight.
It might be the person we're looking for, or something else entirely.
Snivies can slither along the ground, I suppose. But yeah, I guess we should investigate.
Lulu starts to follow.
Going south.
Alright. So I'm guessing this is like a door or something.
Wow, who the heck puts doors in a desert? You still don't know.
Nah, it's just fog of war.
Fog of War.
Either that or the GM just gating your vision so you don't see too much.
It's like, wow, these are long hallways.
Who puts hallways in a desert?
It's a dungeon, dear, and dungeons are notorious for their labyrinthian designs.
They're real weird.
Eeny, meeny, miny. And Lulu starts to run this way.
Wait.
I went the opposite way, really?
For all that, I thought I was gonna have to zoom out some more.
Can I check to see if this trail is going in this direction or the other direction?
It does appear to be going in this direction.
Alright then.
Good guess! You're welcome!
Guess
I don't
Lulu's
feel
instincts come through.
I am not thankful.
Because you're new.
Well, too bad, because I just did an eating meeting, my just went around the way and turned out to be the right way, so my instincts are great.
What's through this room? Oh, hey!
So, other than the clearly panicking Dratini, there seems to be the remnants of a tunnel exit. The closer direction will be you need to look at it closer to figure out which way it went. She's like, why am I lost in a desert?
I know.
Hey, Dratini, over here.
Oh, thank goodness, someone came!
Oh, hello there, dear. Are you alright?
Do I look alright?
Yes?
Hey, it's okay. You're safe now.
They start to calm down.
We'll be sure to send you back to the guild. Alright?
Thank you.
She takes out the badge.
For reference, your current rank, your badges have enough to take you and one other person.
Alright. It's just the Dratini, so.
Yeah, but I'm sure for rescue operations, that's not exactly a factor.
Unless you rescue too many people, then you have to walk home.
Didn't
I'm
we
just
have, like, enough charges to get at least the Dratini and the Snivy?
Everyone has 2 charges, except for the one that doesn't have a badge.
Okay. Oh boy.
Okay, fair enough. Alright, well. Okay, so, Chrissy, you reckoned that, a trail was from, the Dratini?
Most likely. It did have a serpentine body.
Right, I kind of thought it was the Snivy, actually. I was also thinking it was something else.
It could have been either. I know Snivy are more snake-like. But I'm not too well versed in dragon types.
They're really cool.
Certainly are. Well, I'm more curious about this one hole in the wall.
It's like
Or
in the
floor.
center of the room, actually, more. Somewhere in the center.
I'm gonna look at the hole.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, just to make sure, how's our hunger looking?
Oh, right. Add 4 for each room last I checked.
Yeah, that was,
We'd be at 12 right now.
Yeah, 12.
So, not hungry yet.
but yeah, we're
Other
looking at the hole.
Barnaku.
Anyways, we're looking at the hole.
It appears that they went north.
Looks like
As
it's
in the
headed-
whole exits, and you continue north.
Looks like it's headed northward.
Hmm.
Actually, just a question, how big is the hole?
Big enough for one person.
Do you think someone tried to tunnel out but gave up?
You can tell from the way the tunnel is that they came out of the hole.
I think it's the other way.
So they dug in and tried to find a way out.
Or something dug and came out.
I've heard. Well, if it's to the north, I think we should investigate.
How big is the hole?
Big enough for a small to medium Pokemon to exit through.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump in the hole.
What?
jeez.
The hole actually is the tunnel's collapsed.
What?
Oh.
So you like jump in the hole, but you can't go that far.
Lily just gives a look to the thing as she goes in. I thought I was reckless.
Rose, you okay?
I'm trying to pull my head back out.
Did you like no dive into it?
Yes.
I thought you like a cannonball jump or something. No.
Is
Okay,
this like
go
the
on.
foxes in snow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Strength. Can I have a strength plus athletics roll?
Oh.
Oof.
Did I do that right?
Apparently, the HP isn't set properly on here. You scored 0 successes. The
Yeah,
pain
0.
system is enabled at the moment, so if you actually have half your max HP. Actually, you probably rolled a success. No? You rolled none. Okay.
No success, yeah. It's a 2 and a 3.
Yeah, the pain system reduces how many successes you have. As long as you're above half of your HP, you're fine.
Yeah. And Lucas, I imagine, is trying to pull her out.
You succeed in removing the Foxy from the hole. But you land on your rear when you do so.
Ow.
Are you two alright?
She was in there a lot tighter than I thought.
You got him out, so that's so good job. And what did we learn? The looks over to Rose with a cheeky smile.
Not to dive into holes randomly. I will dive into holes profoundly next time.
All right. Lulu just shrugs, taking that, and then starts to walk in a random direction again. Eeny, meeny, miny. This way.
Oh, well, I
You do
guess
notice
we're
there's a
going
seed in
this
that direction. Off to the right.
Is it seed?
Oh yeah. There's a seed over to the far right.
Seed!
Right over here.
But yeah, Lucas goes to take a look at the seed. But hang on.
Oh yeah, Lulu. Back here.
Nah, Lulu's staying there. She'll wait for you guys.
While you guys are away, Lulu, you do see another hole. If you plan anything, feel free to let me know.
Well, let's
Does it
go to
look like
Lucas first.
I can wait here.
Alright, so Lucas is gonna be cautious about this. Let's see, insight plus alert. Looking for any traps.
Looks safe.
It looks safe.
You do not notice anything of note.
I'm a roll
Perfect.
inside of roulette.
You also
Totally
do not
safe.
see anything of note. In fact, that's a crit fail.
Wow. I'm good at this.
So yeah, Lucas approaches and picks up the seed.
You go to pick up the seed, and the wind picks up and blows it away from you.
Oh no.
What the? Hey!
I imagine he's just gonna go try and grab it.
The wind blows it away again.
Okay. This must be a magic trick. I'm gonna go on this side.
The wind blows it away from you and then smacks the fox straight in the face.
Bah!
Oh no. Wait. When you throw a seed at something, it usually activates.
Nothing happened.
Oh.
I mean, it wasn't technically thrown. The wind just blew it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he picks the seed off of Rose's face.
This seed looks familiar.
Wait a minute. Is this a blast seed?
Upon further inspection, it is a reviver seed.
Eh.
But yeah, Lucas's eyes light up and he immediately puts it in his bag.
It's like mine.
Hey, guys. Something came up. I do gotta talk to someone. I'll be back, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
See you in a
Okay.
moment.
Anyways. Back to, Percy and Lulu.
There's definitely a hole in the ground.
I'm going to go check.
Does it look the same as the hole we saw before?
Not exactly.
Ooh. Lulu, wait. I mean, not Lulu, Chrissy. Chrissy. Lulu says to Chrissy, hold on, Chrissy.
Ew.
Let's not get too close yet. And I'm gonna look around.
Yeah, I might as well look around as well. Wait, that's insight plus alert. There we go.
You notice that there's wind swirling around the hole.
Mhm. Like a bit of a dust devil over there, though.
Actually, you notice it's not too much of a hole because it moved.
Ooh, okay. See, this is why we don't get close to holes. Or dive in them.
Strange.
Lulu's gonna look curious. This might be stupid, and she's going to lightly tap her foot in the sand and see if the hole moves again.
Next to the hole or where you are?
Where I'm at.
Nothing seems to happen.
I'm gonna try and gingerly move closer to it.
Chrissy.
See what happens.
Nothing happens yet.
Let's leave the hole alone, why don't we?
Mhm.
Let's say we should probably wait for Lucas. Says the Punkaboo, who usually runs into everything.
You're right, but just to be sure, just gonna look over to the hole and say, is someone there?
The hole remains a hole.
Hmm.
If it was a hole ever.
No response. It might be the work of some ground type Pokemon, but not entirely sure.
And do we switch back to Lucas then? Or do you two continue talking while we wait for Neko to get back?
Hopefully they get back soon. Jeez.
Can I find like I don't know, like a rock or something somewhere?
There's plenty of sand everywhere.
I'm just going
And
to
maybe
get a
some
little
rocks.
close. Okay, I want to try to grab like a small rock and I want to try to toss it into the hole.
You toss it into what you thought was a hole, and it seems to be moving around the hole. The rock.
Moving around the hole?
Being pushed about around by wind, maybe?
Wait, I look up.
It looks pretty windy over there.
I
So is the
know
rock? So is the rock like being like sucked in, or is it just,
It looks like it's being pulled about by like the wind.
but not being like sucked into the hole?
Not sucked into a hole.
it's a whirlwind. The dust devil.
I want to do something really stupid, and I probably shouldn't.
Anyways, Lucas is here now.
Okay, sorry that took so long, everybody.
We didn't find anything of interest anyway. Just a dirt storm, dirt tornado.
The dust
So you
devil.
mean the dust? Yeah, dust devil.
Mm-hmm.
So, seeing how it looks almost hole-shaped and whatever, should we just run the Neku logic and say it's a hole, or let Neku do that?
I mean,
you do that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I've actually seen. My dad's actually told me about dust devils before. They're actually kind of cool.
so they're harmless.
For the most part, just stay away from them. They kind of like those little bramble patches you see blowing around the desert. What are they called? Tumbleweeds?
That should be it, yes.
Oh,
Yeah, they
just
kind they kind of like tumbleweeds, but they usually don't. Well, but dust devils usually don't last too long.
Lulu looks kind of curious, and then she's just gonna grab like as many rocks as she can, and she's just going to like toss it into the whirlwind to see how many you can pick up.
You notice that it doesn't carry all of them.
Yeah, some of them did get tossed aside. Maybe we shouldn't be tossing rocks at it.
I just want to see how much you can pick up. That's kind of impressive.
Well, there doesn't seem to be much of anything here. Also, it's getting closer to us. We should be back.
I'm gonna just like hop around it. Stay close, Chrissy.
Wow, that thing's got a really long circulation for a dust devil. My dad said so that they usually last only like a couple of minutes.
Well, we are in a dungeon.
Yeah, laws of reality don't really apply too much in dungeons. Wonder why that is.
I'm not entirely sure either.
I mean, Mom and Dad would always say that they're just sort of an inherent mystery of the world that no one's ever really figured out.
I mean, I think back in our place, at least when it comes to being human, they'd probably argue the same thing about Pokemon.
Hold on. I think I see something up ahead.
Wait.
You can probably stop moving that dust devil around.
Okay.
Right.
You do see up ahead a Gibble facing 3 ghost types. Let's see, status room, okay. And they are all wearing fox gully badges, the ghost types.
Oh dear.
They seem to be trying to coerce the Gibite to join their guild.
Gibble.
Gibble, yes.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
my
did
evolution.
you did you hear that little squeak from Ninja? I think he just made her day.
Ah,
Ghost type.
even- I love my ghost types, okay? It's a Benya, Chandelure. I love them and Coparcus. Oh,
I mean, hey, I don't blame you.
Where is Neku?
All right, so that's
yeah, well,
Is
Lulu
it-
looks like kind of curious, saying they're bad. She goes, "Are they part of a guild too?"
yeah, fuck Scully.
Oh,
You don't
dear.
sound very enthusiastic.
Well, it's just Dad. Well, Mom and Dad would always say that they've always been rivals with Riley's guild. And
Riley.
The last time we were in Fox Gully, it wasn't very hospitable.
nah, they weren't, and I don't. I mean, look, if they're going to play nice, I'm more than happy to just let bygones be bygones. But if they're gonna start anything, well, you know.
Might be in
Does the
trouble here.
guild look? Yeah, but does the guild look like they're going to accept the offer, or like they're nervous?
They look like they don't want to be talking with them.
Should we step in?
I mean, that's pretty much one of the people that we need to talk to anyway. So
Indeed.
we probably should at least step in to make sure things don't go sideways.
I agree.
Lulu gives a bit of a dark grin. She goes, "This'll be fun."
All right.
I guess we're going into the room then.
So you're going into the room?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hello! Lulu just says with a big old grin, waving.
The Configurus turns and looks at you is like, okay, while you guys approach you over here, I don't want to be a fighter, I just want to go home. From the Gibble, and the Configurus says, don't worry, we'll make sure you get to home. And then when you guys approach, he's like, oh, he says as he turns to you, is this your client?
Good guess, Lulu says, just shrugging.
And he says, well, that is quite unfortunate.
Oh dear.
Roll
Oh, why is
initiative.
that? Can't we just get along? Lulu says with a bit of a shrug.
Listen, we didn't really come here to fight.
No, not really. We are curious of why exactly you're not trying to help this Gibble.
We're trying to help this Gibble join our guild, you see.
Don't you guys have
Well-
enough?
You can never have too much.
Well, we're also trying to help this Gibble with the delivery. But,
Lucas, guys, there's really no other way out of this, is there?
I think
I
about
mean,
it. Oh,
We
good.
don't really have to fight, Lulu says with a bit of a shrug. I mean, I guess we want to do fine, but it's not like, but we are technically in a dungeon with a bunch of really risky things. Do you guys like really want to fight? Besides, the Gibble doesn't look very strong. Lulu's trying to be persuasive, by the way.
I mean, that's like etiquette.
Brain.
Okay, so the Configurus is like, well, it's always fun to mess with the Solaris Guild anyway.
Oh dear. What's
Well, who says
guy
that?
used to be
Well, who-
talking to?
What'd you say?
I'm sorry. Hold on. Say again, Marco.
Hello.
Oh, there we go. I think the weather. I think the storm's starting to come in. Hold on.
Oh no. Well, if
Kinda.
people are not going to be here because of storms or other stuff, we might have to call it in early.
All right. It hasn't completely hit yet, but the wind is kind of picking up a little bit. So.
All right.
Yeah, because for a second,
No.
everybody kind of their voices kind of roboted for me for a second.
Yeah. We don't really want to risk anything being missed. So,
Well, I mean, if you're good for now, then at least let's just try and push on a little.
But if we are going into a fight, like I'd rather wait for Neku though too, which is
yeah.
why I'm
That's
trying to
true.
be persuasive to you, because their goal is to. I know they want to mess with the guild, but they also were saying they were trying to get the Gibble to join them. So I'm trying to convince them that the Gibble looks too weak to.
Oh. That's all
Yeah,
that
that's what
was
I'm
part
trying
of
to
the
do. I was
discussion.
trying to convince, yes, because they're trying to get the Gibble, so I'm trying to kind of avoid a fight by convincing them that the Gibble looks way too weak to join their strong guild.
So you're going to start insulting the Gibble. I see how it is.
Yes.
No. And Chrissy is just shaking her head at the Campbell. Is like, no, she doesn't mean that.
So you want to roll me some social checks then?
Let's do it. Why not? At least to stall until Neku and while I still have signal for now until Neku gets back, and then also this could be fun.
I imagine that's like clever plus allure or etiquette. I don't know.
Yeah, actually, that sounds
Charm.
about right. Clever plus etiquette. Because Lulu's trying to be sly, and she's appealing to, their culture of their guild's culture, I guess.
Well, just saying because what we've seen so far and what Lucas has said too is, and from what they said, they're trying to one, they look like strong looking Pokemon, and two, they're trying to recruit this Gibble instead of help them. So it's like try to be slick by insulting / not insulting the Gibble. Just trying to pretend.
Probably
Probably gotta hurt their
like-
feelings, and I apologize, but yeah.
Yeah, like kind of trying to appeal to the team by sort of reflecting back their attitude. I getcha.
Plus, I'm pretty good at clever. Well, we'll see. My rolls can also be absolutely terrible, so let's do it. Oof.
Oh. Nope.
Okay.
Try to help her.
Let's see.
Chrissy, you're giving me away. Stop.
You insult the Gibble quite heavily. And they start, edging in this direction. And the Cofagrigus is like, oh, so you have a character, what is the term?
I'm not sure what you're trying to say.
The term I'm really trying to look for is shit talker, but without the word shit.
Oh.
Or something
Them's
like that.
fighting words. I don't know. Best I could think of is them's fighting words or something.
Cofagrigus is like, wow, I did not know that the Solaris Guild employed people who insult others on a regular basis.
I'm new. Lulu says with a shrug.
That does make sense.
Still learning the way things are around here.
Goodness gracious.
But I would like to know a little bit about your guild.
Well, you can certainly join our guild if you want to.
I mean, I don't know. I need to know a little bit more first before I decide to join.
Well,
Lulu kind of gives while she's talking, Lulu kind of gives a bit of a side glance to Lucas, like, go.
And while Lulu's getting their attention, hopefully all of their attention, Lucas tries to sidle his way over to the Gibble.
But I also want to pass the blast seed that I bought over to Lucas.
Which, of course, he takes discreetly.
Okay.
Okay, you want to roll me some stealth?
Alright,
I
so
think it
what
be
would
Dex
stealth
plus
be?
stealth. I think there is a stealth.
Oh,
There
there
is
is.
a stealth.
Like, yeah, Dex plus stealth. 1 success.
They don't seem to notice you offhand. I go to the girl who's like crying.
Hey, it's okay. She didn't mean it. She's just trying to get them to leave.
Is she really?
Yeah, she doesn't think you're weak. She thinks you're amazing. I mean, I told her that you were the one requesting to eat a bomb seed. See, like, clearly she knows you're tough.
Oh, do you have one?
Yeah, actually, we made sure to buy one before you left.
Can I see?
Yeah, sure. Here you go.
So I take the blast seed and nom. And there's like this small explosion noise, but they contain it's like, yeah!
Just swallows it, like kind of inflates a little from the explosion, and you just see smoke coming out of her mouth.
She's like, that was amazing! And you're not very hidden anymore.
Yeah, that's gonna grab their attention.
Uh-oh.
What's this? Are you trying to interact with them without us noticing?
Oh boy.
Lucas kind of, he looks a little worried, and then he just sighs, pulls down his goggles, pulls up his mask, and cracks his knuckles.
Oh dear.
Is that everything you want to do before possible fighting? If we are doing
Lulu
fighting?
Lulu just gives a small grin, and she's like, one, that was cool. She had managed to watch the Gibble eat the black seed. And two, she can't help but pull out her own blast seed and give a bit of a grin as she like kind of tosses it up and down in her hand. Let's see what this does outside a Gibble's stomach.
Uh-oh.
She's gonna kind of try to like intimidate them by making a scary face. Like she's really gonna do it. She's gonna throw it.
Oh dear.
Bennett looks like he's like, you're not supposed to be like handling those so casually.
They're nervous now.
What? You scared? She takes a step forward, still tossing the seed up and down.
She's crazy. She'll toss it.
They look at each other like, okay, yeah, she's crazy.
Uh-oh.
And unfortunately, they're going to deal with crazy. Like, I want to delay it more.
So they're not gonna just run away. Because technically speaking, we're all in the same dungeon. We can technically run into them again later. Just saying.
This is
I mean, if
true.
you want to do a fight, then I mean, I'd rather wait for Neku.
So they are actually going to pass you and go
Away.
this way for now.
Okay.
Lulu just gives another cheeky grin in triumph and then puts the seed away safely.
Well, that's one way to deal with ruffians, I suppose.
Lulu just gives a bit of a casual shrug. She goes, I mean, I'm pretty sure we could have whooped their butts, but it might be best just to save the fight for later because we're still barely in this dungeon and we barely did our second task. Might as well go ahead and wait to get their butts later. which I would really like to do.
Not much of a fighter.
That was stressful.
Really?
Indeed
I thought that was fun.
Sorry, Becca, we were talking of you.
Indeed, it was stressful.
I mean, yeah, I admit it was kind of funny to see you chase them off, but keep in mind they're ghost types.
What do you think I am?
Oh, yeah, but, and he kind of, gestures to his hands. Can't touch them.
Excuse me.
Fighting type moves phase right through them.
Well, you did have me, so to speak, and I'm pretty sure I could have helped you find a way to touch them. But she gives a bit of shrug. Nobody's invincible. And I, for one, get really annoyed when people try to act like a sip through all that.
Yeah, I can agree with you on that. Some people think they're 10 foot tall and bulletproof.
Yep. I mean, as much as I like being a ghost type, and how it is pretty cool to not be easily touched, I really know, I know that I could definitely be hurt pretty badly by certain types of moves. At least to my knowledge as a human, I remember that very well.
Indeed. Anyways,
It was like,
are
so
you
are you
alright?
guys going to send me home?
I suppose
Right.
we are.
Alright, Lucas produced his badge and is like, alright, hope you enjoyed the snack, Gibble. See you later.
Also, sorry about what I said.
And they go away.
That's 2 down. Just 1 left to go. But, we only have the 1 spare charge left.
Hey, Niku.
Hey.
No.
You missed
You right?
out a little bit.
Oh, it's okay.
I almost blew us up.
That's
We ran into a rival team from Fox Gully. And I guess we can just explain that Fox Gully is just not a great place to be right now.
They're
They're
the
full
evil
of
team guild.
ruffians.
the evil team guild. Okay.
The evil team guild, yes.
They're made of ghost types.
They
Okay.
were
But
just
yeah.
a bunch of ghost types. It was a Cophagrigus, a Chandelure, and
Benyet.
a Bayonet. Yeah.
So what's going on now?
We just sent Gibble home and we're figuring out our next move.
Yeah.
Yeah, I managed to scare off the other guys.
Hmm.
I managed to scare them off for now, but I doubt for long.
We still gotta find Snivy, so I don't know where they are.
We only have the 1 extra charge left. What are we going to do about Rose here? She doesn't have a badge.
Guess we might. Well, guess we'll just have to guess we'll just have to be walking back home.
I suppose.
Gonna have to lodge a complaint with Riley after this.
I wouldn't complain about it. It's all a matter of circumstance, really.
I know it's not. I'm not blaming anyone or anything. It's just from the way how I heard these badges work. You think they'd be a bit more convenient? I don't know. Maybe I'm setting my expectations too high. Sorry.
Don't worry about it. We're only just starting out.
Yeah, I know. Anyway,
So Rose,
Shall
you
we
hear
be-
them talking about badges, but you have no idea what they mean.
Chrissy pulls her out to show her. This is what we're talking about here.
Oh,
They
I
have
have
this
no idea
special
what to do.
They do have this special function that allows us to teleport any of our clients back to the guild. Much like an Abro would.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's basically like having a portable return.
It only has so many charges in it.
Yeah, and because we're starting out, each of our badges only has 2.
That seems very worth it. Right now. In this scenario, this just doesn't seem that good.
Indeed.
Well, I mean, we walked here, so it's not that big of a deal to walk back.
As long as they can remember the way back.
Pretty good sense of direction.
Oh yeah, don't worry. I've kind of been exploring dungeons, well, for a couple of years now. I usually keep a mental map whenever they show up. I mean, when you get lost in them for a couple of days, you kind of learn very quick what room looks different from another. You know, you pick up on the small details, you know?
Indeed. But in any case, we have one more job we need to finish, and that's to rescue a Snivy.
Yeah, that's right. Oh wait, just a quick question for everyone. What's our hunger looking like?
I've been keeping track. We're at 20.
We're at 20. All right.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
I had some really bad info, but I think I need to head off for a little bit.
Oh,
It wasn't a good call. Anyway, I'm going to head out for a bit. I'm sorry for leaving early.
No
alright.
worries.
I
It's
guess we
No
can
worries, mate.
call it early for now. So
Yeah, that might be best.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Stop apologizing.
yeah, don't worry about it, man.
Yeah, I'm just processing it all still, kinda.
Alright.
It's not like the end of news, but it's just it wasn't good. That's all I'll say.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
You
No
take the
worries.
time you need, mate.
Yep.
yeah. I'll recover from it. It's nothing too serious. It's just I need to process it.
Yeah,
Okay.
no
Alrighty.
worries.
I guess we can call it early for now.
Yeet.
Mhm.
But it was nice having you along for the ride, Neku.
Mhm.
Yep, welcome
Thanks.
back.
I'm glad to be back.
And that will be all for today then. We will see you all next week.
See ya.
Bye.
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 Da, 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 da.